Hey, this will be a video chart on SYNJ Syndication Incorporated. The point of this one, the chart, the stock still remains very popular. Why do I say that? Well, I can just base that on the number of requests I still get to it. But it's getting to the point where I'm running out of things I can really say. Yeah, the last time I did the video, I had something to talk about because we had this upwards move here. But as you can see, the bears have regained control. But overall, just even price-wise, we're down in the triple zeros again. Um, Pretty soon I won't have anything to say, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. And it's not that I don't mind getting a request, but it's one of these things where, this chart I'm literally running out of things I can really say. So I'm just going to kind of map out where we're at and where we could be. And I'm just going to leave it at that, and probably won't see any more video charts for this one, unless of course the bulls come back in and this thing starts to skyrocket again. So just a quick little recap. Like I said, the last time we had it, we had this real great move here. Then we had a big red day, and in a normal situation, a red day like this wouldn't be that big of a deal. But then you look down here at volume, and this was kind of the leading indicator showing that that this pullback probably wasn't going to be a normal healthy one. Now, if we had a big red day like this and volume was something like that, or even something like that compared to this big green day, then that would be one thing. But when you had huge volume that was bigger than the breakout day like that, that was the leading indicator there that that was a pretty bearish move, and then you can see the rest of history is falling back down. But now if you look, and what I'm going to have to do for this is pull up the weekly chart because I'll scrunch up this daily chart too much. But what I'm going to do here is basically just point out kind of where we bounced off of today. If you look all the way back here, and this is December of '08, so basically a year ago, we were down here at these lows. The stock was just kind of hovering around. You can see we had a low here of 0003, low, low. So this was all support. We fell below it, and then for the next, looks like about 4 months or so, it was just a struggle to pull away from 0.003. And right here, we finally did pull away from 0003 and had this big move. I think everybody remembers, SYNJ. That's why this is what put it on the map, made it so popular, was this move here. But you can see that over time, the stock has slowly, especially during this period right here, drifted down to basically where it started. We haven't quite fallen below this 0003, but that's where it bounced off today, was 0003. And once again, this was a support, and then during this whole history of the chart, it acted as that resistance. So if we fall below it, I would imagine that the thing will drop back down to 0001, which is where it was during these low periods, and then it'll be back to probably being a struggle to get back above 0003. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I've been getting all sorts of requests, so I'm just telling you what I see from a charting perspective. But that's where we are. That's where it bounced off of today, was 0003. So in a sense, it's good to see that that level's holding strong as support. But another sense is getting close to falling back down below it, and then maybe getting yourself back in this situation here where you just start to go sideways, struggling to get back above that level there. So I guess in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is this 000 level is extremely important. So I'll make that this green line extra thick to remind ourselves of that. But that's where the chart is. We're sitting on the brink of falling back below into an area where it's probably not too preferable. But at the same time, maybe this is finally the bottom, because as of right now, 0003 is the support. It has not turned into resistance on us. So maybe this is finally the bottom, and we can start to see some recovery here. Will that happen? I have no idea, but I'm by no means am I saying we're definitely going to fall below it, because until it fails as support, it still is support. So from a charting perspective, we are sitting at support right now. It hasn't turned into resistance on us or anything. So this could possibly be a bottom, but if it's gonna do something, it's gonna need to make up its mind pretty quick, because there's gonna be people that are getting kind of worried, and they're gonna want to see some life out of it. So zooming back up, another thing that could happen. So let's assume real quick that 0003 is the new bottom right now. It could bounce up, but now you could enter into a channel period. Now that's not bad, especially if you're a trader. You can just use it as an ATM machine. But you can see this purple line here, which is a 50-week simple moving average, is now completely flat, and you can see there's been multiple times where the price has come up and bounced off of it. And that's right at about the 0.00115 or 0.001 area. So keep that in mind, is if you do bounce, you're going to have a pretty hefty resistance right here. But if you are a day trader or just a trader in general, you could buy down here, sell here. If it falls back down, buy, and just keep going back and forth. But with any sort of bounce, the bounce isn't going to gain any strength or momentum until this 50-week moving average here can be broken and closed above. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. So that's pretty much where the chart stands. I'm hoping, because I know there's lots of good people in this one. I hope that this is officially the bottom. I hope it doesn't fall below it. But only time will tell, and we'll see what the rest of this week brings. If there are any other questions on this, shoot me a message. But I think I'll probably just tell you what I just went over in this video, because that's pretty much all that can be said about the chart for the time being. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get trade ideas, chart setups, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And we've been making some good money together on our picks, so it's worth at least giving a try and signing up. One more time, this was SYNJ. Thanks for listening.